What is going on, yo? I'm actually recording this on StreamYard. Apparently, I can record on here without making it a live stream. It must have been something new. I was just able to. I just unlocked the capacity to do. I guess I don't know. So I am going to make this video with this capacity. I got a couple of exciting announcements that I'm hoping will come true. All right. And I believe that I can get them done. I have some things in the works, people I'm hoping to hear back from, people I'm hoping will help me out with these things. A few months ago, in a community post, I asked everybody if I was to take all of my blog posts that I wrote during 2021, my first time going through Empire School, this time, with this one right here, not this one, but this one. And I also got that one there. And when I was in the Expedition League that summer, take them all and form them all into a book similar to Ball 4, how it's a daily account. It goes through everything on a daily basis and reveals everything that happened in an entertaining way. Would you buy it and read it? I think two people voted. One person said yes and one person said no. And only one person commented. So, I guess not that many people care that much about it. But I'm going forward with it anyway. The manuscript is pretty much complete. I may try to get somebody to edit it or to, go over it. And I have it all. I have that and formatting in an independent, a self-publishing company called Ingram Spark. I chose them because I've heard that it's rather than published via Amazon's Kindle publishing service. With them, I think while I would still retain ownership of my content, that I'd be limited as to where I could sell it. Whereas Ingram Spark, they're a big book distributor anyways. Amazon goes to them to get books. So does Barnes & Noble and many other bookstores. So I figured I'd just go with them. And with self-publishing, it's something that's becoming more and more common in the day and age of the internet. And I can keep more money rather than having to give too much of it to a publisher. I already wouldn't make that much anyway off of these books because the pricing, if I price the book at $12, then with the shipping costs and the printing costs, I'll make $2 and something off of it. That's $10 less than the cost of the book. So it's not really great. But I'm not writing the books for the money, really. I mean, the extra money's nice. But I'm writing them just because of the satisfaction, and I feel like my knowledge is worthy of being in print. And so I'm really hoping to see these in print soon. This Empire Diary book, I'm hoping to have published by the end of the year. We'll have to see. I'd like to have like a book rally, some kind of a party ceremony where people can come and I can speak about the book and people can buy it. I don't know if that'll be able to happen, but we'll see. And as far as that goes, I'll show you a little bit of what I'm working with. Something else about recording this on StreamYard is I'm able to show you this. So this is the cover that I'm working on right now. This is the front cover. This is the back cover. Just a description on the back. Diamond in the rough, finding perspective in the depths of foul territory. That is my working title right now. At first I had finding perspective in the depths of, then hell was crossed out, and then it said foul territory, but it seems like that's just not going to be able to work because a lot of times I can't make a strike through the word hell. So I just figured I'd go with this. What I'm hoping to do, around right here below the main title and right here above the subtitle, I want it to fade, and then I want it to show a close-up of my hand brushing off a home plate and all the dirt coming off of it, and then on home plate is a diamond. And then what I want the book cover to be matte, kind of like this Paul Pryor book is. I want it to be matte except for the diamond, which I want to be glossy. You see how this one has a shine to it? I want the diamond to be glossy. Right. Only things with that is I have to get the picture done, which it shouldn't be that hard. And then I have to, we'll get it on the cover, which also shouldn't be that hard. But hard part would be trying to get, the diamond glossy and the rest of the cover matte. If I can't make that happen, I'll just go with a full glossy cover, I guess. And there's some clip art of a home plate being brushed off by an umpire. I'd like to use my own, though, just to make it more personal. And if you want to, let's see, the red's just text safety there, so you know where to put stuff. As for the interior, I'll let you see a little bit of the formatting. Yeah. 152 pages, so it won't be that super long of a book. Daniel Alex, The Winner's Lifestyle. See, it's not too thick. This is around that. This is 47. Yeah, this is around 152 pages. Maybe one or two less. And that, let's see, that's not editable. I can't edit that. I can't edit that. But this stuff I can. There's the copyright page. My introduction. And then there's the Umpire School section. You see, it looks like a book. Looks nice. It's January 9th right there, January 11th. That's a barcode to one of my YouTube videos. And there's the Expedition League section. That's the end of the Umpire School. And there's the beginning of the Expedition League section. And then I have here we go. That's the last day of the league. Ejection reports right here. A list of all the characters. And their supporting cast. My Q&A section. If anybody has any questions for umpires or any umpire baseball related questions, feel free to ask me and I can put them in here. But I would encourage you to do that as soon as you can. And then there's my conclusion about the author right there. So that's some good stuff right there. The other thing, while I was writing this book, I obtained 2 more books. Act Like a Success, Think Like a Success by Steve Harvey, and Man with No Name, Turn Lemons into Lemonade by Wally Amos. I'm looking forward to reading those, although right now I'm in the middle of How to Beat the Devil by Daniel Alley. And then after that, I've got The Noticer by Andy Andrews. And I've been wanting to read a lot of those, but a lot of my time I've been wanting to make a video about the late 60s and early 70s Houston Astros and what could have been with them. I've discussed them at different points in live streams and in some videos, what could have been had they kept all the people in the front office and on the field around that were good. And I've started making a slideshow. In fact, I can pull that out for you right now. Yeah, it's a Google slide. And I can show you a little bit of that. I'm not going to present it. But I had an idea while I was working on the slideshow. Look at these books and me trying to write my umpire book. And it just came to me, I know a lot about this. Like, I've read players' books, I've read articles online, multiple baseball sources online, looked at pictures, looked at video over the course of the past few years. There might be a book here, Why don't I write a book about this? About the Orange Crush Houston Astros. And so you can see a little bit here. I'll show you the slideshow that allowed me to get this inspiration. So that's my cover page, and then I have that and a lot of discussion points, a lot of the players that were signed, and the front office, the people who were in the front office, the managers they had, aspects of the Astrodome. I haven't filled that part out yet. The timeline of the Astros per year that could have happened had they had everything go right for them. Had they done what they could have done right. The uniform significance, hence the Orange Crush nickname. I think that's important to talk about here. I'll discuss the roster, as you can see there. And I'll form a conclusion, and that might be a nice back cover. Obviously, it would be landscape, but that's the roof of the Astrodome right there. But I'll see. So yeah, all sorts of good stuff here. And so, just like with I actually came up with the title for this potential book before I came with the title for my Umpire Diary book. The Umpire Diary book, its working title right now is Diamond in the Rough, Finding Perspective in the Depths of Foul Territory. Well, check this out right here. I've even designed a cover for this book right here. I'm going to stop sharing the screen right now. Orange Crush. What kept the late 60s, early 70s Houston Astros from turning oranges into orange juice? And look at this thing. All hand-drawn. So I'm going to have the shooting star logo I want. And in the same font that you had Astros in, I want to say Orange Crush. And then streaks in the star. And then I want it to fade here, same as the Umpire book. And I want the background right here in the middle to be the Astrodome. Either it can be, I was thinking at first, it'd be like the angle from like the first base dugout, and it would show a close-up of like a righty hitter swinging a bat and hitting the Astros logo, which I've turned into an orange. And if you look closely, the baseballs orbiting the Astrodome there, those are oranges as well. Put a leaf on them. And of course, that right there is supposed to be the bat. It'll be bigger than that. It'll probably be the same size as the logo. And it'll be like that. And instead of the logo, I don't want the logo to look like I just copied and pasted on there, but I want to get an illustrator to probably take the logo and like take some of the streaks and make it look like it's going that way. So make the streaks go this way. Make it creative. But then the top and the bottom of the cover will be orange. And then we'll have this writing down here and my name right there. And so for the Shooting Star logo right here, I'm thinking I'll either try white writing with blue trim or blue writing with white trim. And whatever color I choose, I know whatever color the letters are, that's what color the star needs to be. And whatever color the trim needs to be, the trim is, that's what color the streaks need to be. Because that's how the logo was. I'll decide which one looks better. And I'll go with that. And then, so that'll be orange. And that'll definitely be a glossy cover. And then it'll be chock full of information about the Astros within their first decade of existence. It's not going to be a biography. It's not going to be a what was, It's going to be a kind of a book version of what could have been. But it's not going to be have too much stretch of the imagination. It's going to be stuff that could have really happened, And so I'm really excited about that one because I've reached out to Mike Acosta through LinkedIn. He was a former Astros historian. I've reached out to former Astros pitcher Larry Dierker through the mail, and I'm hoping to hear from him in the next couple of days. Hopefully he'll give me a call or something like that. If I get in good with one or both of those guys, I feel like, then they can probably help me get in touch with other players, help me get in touch with the Astros to get permission to use the logo, get in touch with an illustrator who can design the cover, and get in touch with maybe like Tal Smith and Mickey Herskowitz. This could be really exciting. I'm really hoping that it'll work out. And I want to get this done because Tal Smith and Mickey Herskowitz are both 90. Johnny Edwards is 85. Jack Billingham is 80. Some of these guys are getting up there in age. So, I want to get this started before they become too unwell or not feeling well enough to do things like this, or before, they leave this world. And it'd be great if this be one of their final impacts in baseball. Not saying they would die immediately after. No, of course not. Wouldn't wish that on anybody. But, it could be something else that they can add to their life, that they helped get this book done. So I think that'd be fantastic. And so then I get that book done. I'll have 2 books to my name. I'm hoping to get that one published. I'd like to get that one published. So not just get started on, not just be talking with people, not just get it uploaded, get it published and it be available by the start of baseball season. When I say that, I mean opening day. I'm not talking about February. February is not a baseball month. People play baseball in February, but it's not a baseball month. But by like April, during the month of April, I'm hoping to have it published. So, I want to get started. So I don't even have my Umpire Diary published yet. I don't even have the cover done yet. But I'm already getting started on this Astros one, on the Orange Crush book. And then so I could possibly, if anything else, by next summer, I can have 2 books to my name. I can be a 2-time author. And then I can get started on reading and hopefully find inspiration from the next book. So this video is probably gone on too long as it is. I appreciate y'all watching. If you have any ideas or questions or comments, please let me know. If you know anybody who you feel like could help me out with this, whether it be illustrations for the cover, particularly if they're going to help me out with the Orange Crush book, if they're in Houston, because that would probably mean that they've done some things for the Astros logos before, so that'll probably help me out. But even if not, that's fine too. I mean, I've reached out to an illustrator that's in Auburn, Alabama, that designed our Auburn Pilots alternative baseball team logo. So he may very well could do some good work too. So I've got options there, I'm sure. Anybody who can proofread, although I've gotten in touch with somebody who said he can do that too. He's an experienced proofreader and copy editor. This guy right here, Gary Livacari, I'm not sure. But I reached out to him. He got back to me today. I know a guy who can supply me some photos. I'm hoping the Astros and maybe Major League Baseball can too. If anybody has any Astros photos from the 1971 season, please feel free to let me know. I can give you an avenue to shoot them my way. I have a decent bit as it is that I found in different ways online. But if you have any that I may not have, let me know what they are, and I may be interested. There's a clip from the Houston Public Library news archive. I looked through 1971 and see if there's any like news film that they either do or don't have digitized that I might be interested in. They told me we got 2 of them up there, and they didn't really help me. And I saw one. It's one of the Astros coaches, Salty Parker, showing off the new uniform. That would probably be one I'd be interested to see, although they say it's around $500 to digitize. So, if I decide to go that route, I'm going to need to save up for that. Maybe the Astros or somebody I work with, or, somebody can help me out with that. I don't know. But, again, I really appreciate y'all listening. I really hope y'all are excited about this as I am. And when these books are available, y'all will know. And I will give y'all the avenue to buy them. I'll probably have a live stream of some kind that I'm hoping everybody will come to. I know the past few nights people haven't been coming. I don't know why, but I'm hoping people will support me in this avenue right here of writing these books. All right, again, if y'all have any suggestions, any ideas, or any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments or reach out to me. Appreciate y'all as always. Thank you very much. I'll see y'all next time.